What's up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome to the Warframe video. So we just got the Steel Path update on PC, probably like 10 minutes ago. So I don't have time to stream it right now, but let's go over the patch notes as we usually do on these new updates. Going to go over the new items they added, at least that are in the market, and stuff like that. So quickly before we get into the patch notes, we did get Khora Deluxe added this update, so let's go ahead and buy that bundle. So what you get with Khora Deluxe is you get the Khora Urushu skin, you get a Blade and Whip skin, which will work on the Jack Hussar, so that looks really cool. I'm excited to try that one out. You also get a Kavat skin, so this works on all Kavats. As you can see, it's on Count Kirby right now, and that's like, it kind of looks like a demon cat, and I like it, so I'll definitely be using this one. Although I do have a vampire hybrid Smita cat, so we'll see, but that looks really good. You also get black color for fur pattern, red, green, and pink. So, yeah, for 225 plat, I'm going to say this looks worth it, especially since Khora is one of the meta frames for most content. So let's go ahead and quickly equip the Khora Deluxe skin. They have changed the graphic settings a lot recently, so doing what we can. So this is with, I'll do base colors, I'll do the fashion frame I currently have, so let's just swap it right here. Updated version of Warframe is available, whatever. Okay, so we got the big gold. Okay, that looks really, really weirdly placed on if you keep the base body for Khora. And there you go. So they did seem to have reduced the beer belly a little bit from the previous dev stream they showed this off on. I believe it also comes with some custom animation sets. Yep, here we go. The Urushu Noble animation. Let's see if we can get it to do anything. So that should have custom animations for like throwing weapons and stuff too. So, yeah, Fuseli. Let's see. These are always fun. We'll go over the patch notes in a second here, but this is the important stuff, right? All right. You know, we'll get to that in a second. So here's how it is standing around. If you wait long enough, it should do something. And honestly, it looks a lot better than it was on the dev stream for sure. Keep in mind, I have some attachments here. So you get your whip pulled out. That does work on other frames, as they showed with Grendel. Let's do the other one. I'm thinking this looks pretty good right now. It definitely is very different than normal Khora. But here's the Agile. Let's see how that looks. Alright, so just hanging around. I think I like the Noble one a little bit more, to be honest. And they didn't list that actually in what you get for that 225 plat. You actually get the animations for this skin as well. Okay, that one's idle animation is probably a little bit cooler, but I'd say overall I like the Noble one a little bit more, just standing around. So as you see, not really a beer gut anymore. Maybe from this, I'm sure you could find semblance of a beer gut and remnants of it, but overall this looks pretty cool. Let's do it on base colors Khora. And we'll do some randoms too, just in case you want to see that. Alright, so very flowery. Here's the random. It can definitely be colored in lots of different ways. I do like this one. But as I showed at the beginning, you definitely want to have the body and the helmet equipped here. Because the placement of the helmet looked really odd without it. So, now that we've got that out of the way, let's equip the Blade and Whip skin. So, Jack Hussar, one of my favorite melee weapons. Let's see how this looks. Alright, makes it a lot longer. And there you go. That is what it looks like. Alright, let's take a look at the cat now. So let's get, might as well just get Count Kirby. He is a vampire, or he's a Vaska Smita hybrid. So, there we go. Whoa. Looks like the armor just disappeared on him. How's the attachments going to look? Can you not even put armor on him? Yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually... It doesn't seem like I can equip armor sets while he is like this. Regalia? No. Alright, well that looks pretty cool. If I can't use an armor set, it's a little bit of a buzzkill. There, yeah, okay, so you cannot use armor sets while using the flower skin for the Kavat. Which, I mean, is that really a big deal? It's a very unique looking armor skin. So here's some other colors. Here's a gold one. I actually think this might be one of the best parts about the bundle, honestly. If you are into that like Resident Evil, like zombie cat dog kind of look. Here's a red and black one right here. Whoa. That is seriously like some demon cat. It really is. The Moonless Kavat one kind of looked like a demon cat before, but this is like to the next level. And that tail is really long, so you might like it. That tail is super long. Let's see if it walks around the ship at all. Alright, get up. Come on. Everyone's watching you. No pressure. Play at the ball. I'll play at the ball. Doesn't want to do anything. Come on. Nope. Just like a cat in real life, it doesn't actually want to listen to you at all. So, maybe he'll walk around eventually. Alright, let's get into those patch notes, guys. So, it's not too crazy of a patch. Like if you've been paying attention to development and stuff, you've seen that they're adding the Steel Path, aka hard mode as they call it. So let's go over this. So if you want to access the new version of the star chart Steel Path, you need to first off complete the entire star chart so every mission in the game almost, and then it's required to complete the Steel Path. Then you go to Teshin on the relay and talk to him and say you're ready to do the Steel Path. And now you can toggle it on and off on the star chart, which will automatically change the star chart to reflect which way you want to play. So as you see right here, plus 100 enemy level, plus 250% multiplied health, 255 shield, armor, and then you get a resource drop booster. So that's not going to make it where you get more per drop. So for example, Kuva missions will not give you like double the amount of Kuva. You'll get a higher chance for like neural sensors or Orican cells to drop. You'll also be getting a mod drop chance booster for 100%, which I think is pretty nice. It could be good for Farming Condition Overload, I suppose. And it should stack with a normal, like these should stack with the normal versions of the boosters as far as I'm aware. So yeah, plus 100 levels on the normal version, enhanced defenses. So it's not just, this is not the way that they normally scale. They've also multiplied them additionally. So 1.75 multipliers, what they have brought apparently. Oh, actually, no, they've changed it to 1.5 after further testing. We also realized some inconsistencies with what we stated and what was truly live in the test build up to now. To clarify, this equates to enemy health, armor, and shield 250%. Okay, so that's what it is. End of the day, 250% right there. You can't argue that. That's what they're trying to tell us. The Steel Path has a custom gear wheel rule, 1 minute cooldown on restores. So energy pads, health pads, etc., 1 per minute. So you cannot crutch on energy pads super hard. It's not going to be a bit, as long as you have like Arcan Energize or like Xeneric or something like that, you'll be fine. Open Worlds and the Orb Vales have a special Steel Path bounty you must complete to progress. It's a 6th tier bounty, only accessible on the Steel Path. So I think the hardest thing in the game will probably be the really high level Eidolons and then the high level Toroid farming. I'm not sure if you'll be able to fight high level Prophet Taker, but we'll see tomorrow when I stream this. So the Steel Path Eidolon levels will increase respective to their player difficulty on the Tenno who seek the challenge, and also drop 1 Steel Essence on death. Did you hear that, boys? 1 Steel Essence on death. You can get 3 Steel Essences by completing all 3 of the Eidolons. Oh man, that took some dev time right there. Let me tell you. Junction Inspectors may now be fought, or must be fought, with their new 100 level plus version on the star chart to complete. That will one-tap your Anaros, Aoshiwawa. You'll notice that the junction tasks pop up on hover will not appear in the Steel Path, as those items are not required. So basically, to complete planets, you just need to like get to the junction and beat the Spectre. You don't need to do like 500 Abido and missions, like etc., etc. Like that stuff doesn't matter anymore. Eximus enemies have a chance of dropping a Riven Sliver and the new resource, the Steel Essence. Arcwing missions within the Steel Path will contain enemy level plus 50 instead of plus 100, and have 1.5 multiplied health, armor, and shields instead of 250. Note, Railjack is not part of the Steel Path, so there's no hard mode Railjack, besides getting the desire to play it. Progression rewards. As you progress through the Steel Path star chart, Teshin will award you for each region completed with the respective planet decoration and planet emote, as well as 2 times Steel Essence per region. Oh, that's cool. So if you get the Steel Path emote and decoration for that planet, you get double the amount of Steel Essence in that region. That's a good thing right there. Didn't hear about that until this update. So a good change there. I want to see if like the Steel, because it's supposed to drop out of Eximus units. I want to see if Necros, Khora, Hydroid, Atlas, all that loot stuff, if that works, and if boosters work. Because you might be able to get a good chunk of Kuva or relics if those abilities work. But if they do work, expect them to nerf it eventually anyway. By accessing the Steel Path honors, you can exchange your Steel Essence for the following rewards. The Bizhamo armor set, which makes you look like Teshin for your operator. Kuva 10k. Random relic pack, 3 times random relics. Stance Forma blueprint. Oh boy, they brought that back. How exciting. Don't buy that. If you're really bored, I guess you could buy it, but I guess it would technically be a better deal to get it from Teshin than get it from the Scarlet Spear, but yeah, I really... Maybe they take a lot to craft too, which is a problem. So as we showed already, Khora Deluxe and the Demon Flower Cat. Looks like some Devil May Cry enemy, honestly. Khora Deluxe, you get the Venari skin. It's not just for Venari, so that's pretty nice. Let me actually see if Venari looks different now that we mention it. I mean, why wouldn't she look different? Okay, so you just make Venari look like a demon cat as well. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy to see right here. That's just Venari. Alright, so just to clarify, we didn't miss anything. It's a Kavat skin and a Venari skin, and you get those animations and the Blade and Whip. Pretty good deal, I'd say, for $225. Alright, continuing on here, we have the Nightwave episode is going shortly, so I'll probably make a video on it just to help, in case anyone needs any help, but it seems like the situation is... You scan, it's like Batman from Arkham Asylum or whatever. You scan the crime scene with your scanner, you find little like bolded words and details in the puzzle, and then when you go into the glass void or whatever the heck it's called, you basically have those things either wrote down or memorized. Like, for example, 34, I think was one of the ones from the previous one. Like Jupiter, Venus, like etc. like that. Like damaged data pad. That's the kind of stuff you need to remember for this episode 3. I will probably make a video on it when it comes out. I don't know when it's coming out, so we'll see. Zorus nerf. They did go through with the Zorus nerf. Definitely one of the dumbest nerfs they've made, but I mean, don't take that as a challenge, DE. I know you can do much dumber than this, but you know, it was pretty impressive how dumb this nerf was. So if you didn't know this, if you use the Zorus as a stat stick, you basically lose your entire combo and you cast a pseudo-exalted ability. So like, for example, for Khora, if you have the Zorus equipped, doing your Whip Claw, your entire combo is gone, you cast Whip Claw. So don't do it. Just use literally any other stat stick in the game. Yeah, might be another complaining video about that in the future, so keep an eye on that one. Grandum Void changes. Dude, who even cares about the Grandum Void? 15 whole Void traces. Oh boy. Good thing I grinded my butt off for that. But basically, Golden Hand Shrines will no longer be accessible in invasions. Oh, dude. Good thing you thought about that one. What would we do without that change, honestly? A Revive Tower will now be spawned beside the Golden Hand Shrine if a player is downed in the Grandum Void. Don't even care in the slightest. Fix the ability to go over the Void Traces cap from the Grandum Void rewards. These are the good changes that we need to be fixing right away. All right, here's an actual really good change, though. Kuva Lich changes. To prevent accidental Kuva Lich generation, instead of just like tapping the button once to make a Kuva Lich, you have to hold the button now. What an amazing change. As someone that made an accidental Kuva Lich last week and got a Kuva Arc Gun I really didn't want, this is going to be great. So basically, when you down the Larvaling and it's like, I have a Kuva Dubba Stubba, do you want this? Instead of you like accidentally creating a Kuva Dubba Stubba Lich you don't want, you'll hold the button down now, which is a great change. So definitely will save people some time and let them grind the weapons they want. Changes, add a strength colorblind option slider. The Relay Conclave fast travel, okay, blah blah blah. Star chart quest effects indicator. Okay, this stuff is all not really important. Fixes. Fixing the rope below list. That thing's so buggy still. Protea fixes. So I haven't really read over every little change here, but the general gist of this update, guys, is Steel Path, Khora Deluxe, and that's literally it. So, yeah, I will be playing it on Twitch tomorrow, which is twitch.tv/gaz_ttv. There will be some hard mode videos come out in the near future as well. That is definitely Venari in my UI. And I'm excited to play it at least a little bit. Let's actually equip those new Khora animations on I almost called him Necros for a second, on Harrow. See how that looks. Oh man, suitable, very very appropriate for for the Edgelord Priest. So let's see if the whip appears. Yep, this is how it's meant to be. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you found the previous video helpful on the Kuva new core. There will probably be a Khora build video coming out soon, even though I've put those in a couple videos, just so everyone is on the same page. I can like link it to people who ask me in Twitch chat or something like that. So, yep, enjoy the update, guys. Enjoy Khora Deluxe. They definitely made it look better than the dev stream, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.